Good day, gamers. Welcome once again to another game. Whoa! I lost my voice. Welcome once again to another Game Master Dave Plays, where we are continuing our fight into Waterloo. Oh, the music got really loud. So, let me know if you can hear the music. You know, I never checked my videos to see if you can hear the music. Chat is open. So, give us a like, subscribe, comment, suggestion. Was my... Hopefully my microphone was on. That's embarrassing. Yeah, I just felt like the little button on the back of my microphone was off. That must have been pressed at some point. But anyway, so give us a like, follow, subscribe, comment, suggestion. Welcome to another Game Master Dave Plays. We are continuing our fight in Waterloo. That's right. Waterloo, we must be successful. Well, it's guaranteed we are successful because we're playing ourselves. Because I learned that the AI is horrible in this game. And basically I have to play myself if I'm going to play this game right now. Unless I can find one of you out there that really would love to play this tedious war game, which would drive most people insane. I'm going to turn on the objectives. But I do love it so. And full screen map. That's interesting. Let's see. Apparently you can't. When I do a drop-down menu, apparently you can't see it. So let's do 3D normal view. Actually, we're going to go. We're going to check the 2D normal view because we're going to talk just at the beginning of this scenario. Hopefully, you're going to be able to see that on stream. Because hopefully you can see what we're going to do here. I rolled the dice for a random determination of what the French strategy is going to be. So the French are going to push here. We're going to push up this left side, centered in the map right now. I feel like I need a tissue. Andrew, can you bring me a tissue? You don't have to. There's no box. So I'm going to try to... Thank you, my love. Oh, God. Whoa, you almost dropped it. What is that? She just gave me a hoofer on my neck. Sorry, a Zerbert. Okay, now I turned off my mic, so you didn't hear me blow my nose. Okay, so the French are going over here to the left-hand side. Now, traditionally, Napoleon set up the Grand Battery here in the middle of the field, and then attacked with the infantry, and then attacked with the cavalry. But this is centered in the screen now as Hougoumont. Actually, I think if I can press the enter or shift. So there was a huge fight around Hougoumont. There was also traditionally a fight around La Haye Sainte, which is right in the center of the screen right now. And there was also a fight over here at the Papillot farm. So, and then the Prussians come in over here, way on the right-hand side. So, I have said what the French are going to do. They're going to attack on this side. I just rolled the dice. It was a random Terminator for this scenario. And then I said which side of the British are going to defend, and they said the right-hand side. So, they're right. Sorry, the French left and the British right. So, the fight's going to be over here. Draining some reserves, and then the Prussians are going to come in over here, and we're going to see what happens. But I am open to ideas and suggestions, so please feel free to say, no, Dave, I think you should do this instead, and you can be the French commander on the battlefield. Okay, so with that said, let's go back to the 3D normal view, and let's go over here to Hougoumont. So there is Hougoumont. I think I can press shift again. Yep. And I have already I've already moved this cav. So it's the French movement turn. It's the beginning of the game. It's 11:30 a.m. There's multiple scenarios to play, but we're playing the Grand Battle. And I've already moved all of these skirmishers over here. Now, this is what's a little annoying is, let's see. I don't want to press escape. What's a little annoying is this bottom left-hand screen. You can barely see my mouse, if at all. It grays out. You can hardly see it. So that is a little annoying. Also, I noticed Fog of War. When Fog of War is not on, because I'm playing both manual, it does list how many rounds of artillery is available for each round. You can see your opponent's amount of artillery. Okay, let's check out these guys. Bonaparte is the 6th Division of Infantry, so he is all of these guys. Let's see. I think I have moved. We are in the French movement phase, right? Yeah, movement. 1 left. So this is... He has not moved, I think. And this is part of that division. Who are these guys? This is 11th Cavalry Division. 11th Division and 1st Brigade. Now, is the other Cav? So let's find out who's in the 11th Division. That's the commander there. I just got to press this button twice. Oh, look. Oh, they're all right here. So I'm guessing the 11th. I'm guessing this Cav division should move down that way. Is this a cannon for that Cav? It is. All right. So this is the 2nd Brigade commander. Let's find out who is the 2nd Brigade. Is these back guys. So let's move those guys. We're going to move them hidden movement. We're going to continue down this direction. Now, and then maybe we'll move the artillery next. Let's just move them here. They're D guns, so that they are the cannons for the Cav. Let's yeah. And we're just gonna move these guys here. We're just gonna make a little train right here. We're gonna move this ammo guy there, and we'll just move that ammo guy there. Now, who the heck is this guy? Ooh, that name sounds familiar. 2nd Corps of Army, of course his name is familiar. Riel or Riel. Let's see, what does he command? He commands all of these peoples, including that Cav unit up there, and these guys, and those guys. Whoa-ho. So what do we do? I'm open for suggestions. I guess I'm going to deploy skirmishers on this division and start moving over here. I guess they are going to take Hougoumont, right? They're going to hold down forces. If we are able to get Hougoumont, that would be fantastic. But I don't think that's going to be where the main pressure is. But let's put some pressure on them. So let's move them here, 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 here. We will create some sort of diversion here. Let's get. He is the 1st Brigade commander. Let's make sure we're moving his units. Good. So we need to skirmish for him. Now there's a hedgerow there. Cost me 3. Yeah. I'm just deciding where to move these skirmishers. So a few people have been checking out, I guess due to the Napoleon movie, they want to see what's going on here. This is a war game made by Talonsoft in 1996. And it shows. I like it because I play a lot of complicated war game simulations. So this is very similar to a lot of those. And, very meticulous stuff. GMT kind of style games. Oh, that's not Skirmisher. GMT style kind of games I really enjoy. And this definitely is that kind of style. Okay, so now let's move the 1st Brigade. Gotta be careful of that hedgerow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. They're gonna go sideways. Out this way. Yeah, look at that. Very nice. That's the 1st Brigade commander, so they're going to go dink, 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 dink. Ooh, very nice. I'm liking it. Dink, 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 dink. Okay, very good. And I believe this is a ridge line, so he's going to need to go in front of it, sort of marching sideways here. That costs 3. That costs 2, and then this is going to cost 3. Okay. Not so bad, right? So now he is the 3rd Division of Infantry, so that means this guy must be the 2nd Brigade commander, which is that is what he is. So let's highlight those guys. And there's 6 regiments there. Let's create skirmishers. I wish there was like a hotkey I could press. Let's go here, 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 here. Beautiful. These guys are going to create skirmishers also. And he's going to go over the hedgerow. I don't think that the hedgerow will disorganize skirmishers, but they will disorganize mine. Yeah, they didn't. Actually, I should have checked to see how much it was. They're going to go here. Yeah. These guys are going to deploy skirmishers. It's a little tedious with this deploying skirmishers. Matter the whole game is tedious, really. But the skirmishers aren't especially tedious. So we still have 3 brigades, so we can get 3 guys in there. So, okay, so now he's a light brigade, so I can deploy more skirmishers if I wish to from him. I may not. He is also a light brigade. Light brigades can be broken down into all skirmishers, if you wish. Okay, so they're going to fire a little bit at me. And then I got this unit here. Let me know if the music is too loud or too soft. Oops. I'm going to grab him. They're going to go around here. Now, those are some rifled guys. That I know. Okay, so all the skirmishers have been deployed. Now, where do we go? These guys are going to march. They are going to put some pressure on these guys here. Let's see how far we can go. 1, 2, 3, 4. That looks good. I like it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. Now, Foy is the 3rd Division commander, so let's not move him forward like that. Let's move him over here. That looks like a good spot for him. Now, these guys have to go around that hedgerow unless we switch to column, which we could do, because otherwise we get disorganized. Now, I could just be disorganized as we approach forward. I think I lose a whole bunch of movement, though. What should we do? What should we do? We can go around this way. Thing, 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 thing. We won't get. Yeah, let's just do that. Thing, 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 thing. Okay. That way we don't need to switch out of line and all that madness. It's just, we're going to be a little disorganized. Oh, I went the wrong way. For a hot minute. Looks like I can't. I don't have enough to get in there. Okay. Now these guys, I can hit. Is it space? No, it's not space. What does space do? Select dialogue. Interesting. Oh. Well, that's an interesting thing. Oh, I can find out what unit is there. That's cool. I didn't even know that existed. That's, however, not what I wanted to do. What I wanted to do was this thing. I want to see what they can hit. And they cannot hit what I want them to hit. I need them to move forward to support the attack on the Huguenot. And even that is not the best position. But we are going to do that. So I'm going to grab them. I'm going to change formation to limber. And I'm going to move them forward. Okay. Now this is second corps supply train. So let's move over here. They can't move. Okay, who is this? This is 12th Division Artillery, 12th Division Cavalry Artillery. Okay. All right. Now, I think that these guys actually are also part of Second Corps. And they are. What are they going to do? I guess I'm going to move them into reserve behind these guys. Let's just do that. Actually, let's leave. This is probably like the 1st Battalion out in front. Maybe, maybe not. Let's find a leader. Let's find out who he is. That's 2nd Brigade. Okay, so 2nd Brigade is in the back. Okay, where's the 1st Brigade commander? Is he here? No. Oh, here he is. I just missed him. There's the 1st Brigade commander. Okay. So what we're going to do is actually we're going to move 2nd Brigade. No, we'll move 1st Brigade over. Just shift them to the left. Just to let's play skirmishers. Shift them to the left and see what else we can muster up here. What we can mess up. That is what we're going to do. Deploy the skirmishers. Skirmishers out! I really don't know what the real command is. When I was in the Army, we didn't have skirmishers. Those guys, what kind of quality? These guys look sharp. Quality 4. Please send any questions, comments, suggestions, like, follow, subscribe. If you'd like to see me play a different game, I'd love to hear about it. Oops. Let's go there. I wish there was something that told me that the skirmishers have been deployed from this unit. Oh, maybe it is. I got 375. Let's check another unit. No, it doesn't say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He won't make it into the combat. Okay. And these guys are just going to shift over a couple. Yep. Looks good. Looks good. He's going to shift here. Hopefully it doesn't get good. I thought he might have gotten running into the artillery. That might have happened. Let's get these guys out of shot of the British cannon. Can I go there? I can. Nice. Now, let's see what he can see. I don't think he can see anything. He can see very little. Okay, he's a B guns, so we need to get him into the fight. Now, let's see if he can support from up here. I'm thinking like right here. Let's see if he can support from there. So we need to change him. And then we're going to move him. He's only got 6 movement points left. Going up, this is going to probably eliminate most of it. And it is. Okay. And these guys were the next brigade. So let's just move them forward too. Doing a lot of this movement. Going to put some pressure on the British to do something. Nice. This guy's in the way. Forward one. Who is this? Oh, 2nd Corps Artillery. A's. 2nd Corps Artillery Reserve. I believe. So this is This is 6th Corps. These guys are 2nd Corps, I'm pretty sure. Let me see. Where's my 2nd Corps commander? I think. Is this guy my 2nd Corps commander? He is. Let's find out. Everybody. So not all this cavalry back here is not 2nd Corps. But that cannon is. So let's do something similar with him. Let's change him to that. Wow, move point allowance exceeded. Okay. Yep. That's all he's going to be able to go. Okay. But I got 2nd Corps out of the way. Okay, so now let's see who is. This is 6th Corps. 6th Corps Army. Wow. Let's see. All 6th Corps. These guys are in reserve back here. Let's go check the big map. I need your help here. I need your help. So that's 6th Corps. Look at that. Just hanging out. So maybe we don't deploy them yet. Keep them in reserve. I think that's the best bet. Keep them in reserve right now. And I'm gonna raise my volume to see if you can hear the music on my phone. Let's see. Yeah, the music sounds good. Maybe it's even a tad bit too loud. Good. I'm glad the music is pretty good. If it's too loud, let me know. All right, let's see. Where are we? So are we not going to push anywhere else? I don't think we're going to push anywhere else. This has got to be all the Imperial Guard back here, which is centered on the map. Yeah, let's develop this attack for a hot minute. So I think we're done. I think we are done. I can take off all the blue and red squares too if you want. Let's go done here. Let's go done. And we'll just see if we're able to break through. If we're able to break through something, we will certainly push. Push. All right, so now I'm going to be playing the British. I'm playing both sides, unfortunately, because I do not have an opponent. This is such an old game. Nobody plays this. And that is why I'm playing it, because the Napoleon movie came out, and it reminded me that I had so much fun with this game from back in 1996, would you believe? I played a lot of the Battleground series in 1986. All right, so I think we can use the artillery dialogue box, and we're going to go to the infantry and do a whole bunch of stuff there. So let's bring up this artillery dialogue box. That's one of the little tools. So we have this gun. All right. Very good. Oh, you guys can't see the artillery dialogue box. I don't think any of the menus I bring up you can actually see, which is a little annoying. Now, as I remember, the reason why I brought the French cavalry down into this little valley is because the British can't see it. Now, here's one of the things. I don't think we need to worry about it now, but eventually we do need to worry about ammunition. But we have plenty. The battle has just started. But at some point we might need to conserve it. So we're not going to conserve it. I am going to fire at this French battery here because, first of all, I'm going to hit them in the flank. And second of all, they're supporting the infantry attack. And I did nothing. Oh, wait a second. Oh, you cannot see these results. Now, that is a little annoying playing on this computer system using Streamlabs OBS. So I did nothing. That's the result. Nothing. All right, so now there's British artillery here. Now you should be able to see the British artillery I'm currently on because the map moved a little. And also, the map moved a little. And how do I move it over without switching units? That is also annoying. Okay. I'm going to move it over. We're going to see what this artillery can see. And they can't see a lot. But I sort of planned it that way. So I guess we're going to do some counter battery fire. So you guys can't see the result. That is a little frustrating because I thought you could. I'm glad I noticed that on watching my stream so that I can tell you what happened. So that British battery is going to fire at this French battery that is limbered. Let's see if we can do anything. And loss of 1 to target unit. Fantastic. So we just killed the cannon. Which means that our status, which I guess you also can't see because it's a pop-up menu, is right now the French have 700 points because of what they control, victory point locations that they control. So each artillery unit that is hit is 4 victory points. So it is now 696. The French, in order to get a minor victory, have to accumulate 1,500. So we got a long way to go. But that was a great shot. That was Cullum's 2nd Horse Artillery. Lloyd's Brigade is now going to fire. You want to know something? There is the French have put out... Oh, wait a minute. Coleman's... Oh, something happened. Coleman's Brigade, Coleman's battery, can fire... not hit anything really of interest except that other artillery unit that is moving forward. So let us make the French pay for their artillery movements. And nothing happened. Nothing's going to happen most of the time. Okay, this artillery is also going to shoot at that French battery moving forward. And, fire increased range of target unit. Nice. That's something. That's good. All right, so now Cleve's 1st Foot Battery. They have, they could also shoot at the same target, which I think that is what they're going to do. We're doing like counter battery fire as the French maneuver around, but there is no result. All right, Ross Artillery is here. I have targeted in other games the French on the front slope here, this French infantry, which I think I will continue to do. And I increased the fatigue. Fatigue plays a part in these battles quite a bit. Your troops will rout and run away if their fatigue is too high. So that was a good hit, actually. Surprisingly, good hit on that infantry. So this one, wow, he can't see anything. Why? Because he's in a gully. He is in a gully, my friends. He is going to have to get out of that gully next turn, so we're going to skip him. Bielville's Dutch Horse Artillery. Oh, looks like he's... Did we switch units? Oh, no, I did the same guy. Redenberg's and Overend Foot Artillery. They have... This is going down from left to right, so they have a lot of infantry they could target as well. So let's do that. And I did fire increased fatigue of unit. Good. British unit did well. All right, this one again. Let's hit this infantry unit way on the far end because maybe when I'm playing the British, I might want to do something. No effect. And then this one is going to target the stack with the leader as well because I've killed a few leaders with some artillery fire. It's a rare chance and no effect. Okay, so now artillery dialogue box is done. Now we can go back over here. Let's take our little X's off the map. Do you not even see the X's? No, you do see the X's. Okay, good. The X's are important to see. Oh, right. So now there is a bunch of cavalry coming. And so one of the things you can do is right-click right-click on this territory and find out what the threat level is. You're probably not going to be able to see it, but I'm checking the threat level down here in this little box right here for this infantry. We got 625 infantry here. We haven't gotten a chance to deploy skirmishers yet. It's just our defensive fire phase, so we have no defensive fire. But I can change formation. So I could change them to square right now. Would you want to know something? That might be a really good bet. So maybe the front unit changes to square, and maybe this front unit changes to square. Oops, I gotta grab them first, because a cavalry charge against them is going to be devastating. Hopefully the French will not charge cannon. I wonder, I might have to move that cannon away. Okay, so let's see. We did the cannon, so let's see what other defensive fires we might have here. So it looks like I just have some of the musketry. So we're just shooting the skirmishers there a little bit. Nothing happened. Let's shoot these skirmishers here a little bit. And, lost 25. First blood has been drawn. Well, that's not true, because I took out a cannon. But first infantry casualty. We're going to see a lot more of that. Uh-oh, here comes Ginger. That's Ginger. Oh, gosh. My wife is too funny. She said she's adding a little dramatic color. That skirmisher did nothing. This skirmisher, we got some targets here. All these French skirmishers came out of nowhere. No effect. Got to do something. Scare these Frenchies away. Fire, increase fatigue of target unit. Good. So these guys, I don't want them to outflank us. Let's take them out. Let's see if there's a minus for that one, for shooting over the hedgerow. There's not. Range 1, modifier 0, fire 1. I increased the fatigue of the unit. And I killed another 25 French, what do you call them? Skirmishers. Great. We did something. We have done something. Is Ginger going to come over and make these noises every time? Monsieur, she said. She's going to be busy if she comes. Oh, I missed this as the French guy. Oh, man, these riflemen can hit that artillery unit. Can't have that. We need to fix that one. And so they increased the fatigue, and then they missed. I don't think that there's anybody else, so let's see. Oh, this artillery unit could fire. Oh, I did miss an artillery unit. Wow. So let's shoot at this infantry with the leader. No effect, although fire 8, that was pretty good. Fire 8 was pretty good. Most of the infantry stuff is like fire 1s. So that artillery did a nice job, actually. Okay, so then I think we're done with the phase. So now it's going to... Oh, all units been considered. I've hit the wrong button. Now it's going to be French offensive fire phase. Let's see what happens here. Yes, so 2 units disordered out of 3 units checked. So some of those units that took a fatigue or a casualty hit got disordered. Disordered means they're just less effective in fire, less effective in melee, and their movement is less. So now it's the French offensive fire phase. Okay, so this artillery, I have been targeting that cavalry in the last couple games that I played, and I've been dooming them. And I missed with a fire 12, range 7, modifier 4, fire 12, and I missed. That's a bunch of hogwash. All right, but the battle continues. All right, skirmishers. Let's see what we can do here. So this skirmisher shot at... I wonder if you see the little fire thing show up. Let me watch this real quick. I'm hoping you see it on stream, because otherwise it's going to be a very boring stream. It already is a boring stream. Huh. I don't think you even... You can see where the red box is, but you can't see what I'm shooting at, I don't think. I don't think you can. I'm going to have to look at the video. And somebody let me know if you can see what I'm targeting. I don't think you can. Let's see. Does a little box show up? Does it show me, like, shooting a little? Oh, yeah. So you can see. Okay. Yes. Good. Okay. So, oh, I got some British. I got some British. Okay. The French should be able to... One target low with ammunition. That's... What you guys forget to come? The skirmishers said, oh, we left our ammo at home. Just doing all the skirmisher, no effect. Doing all this skirmisher attacking and miss. So one thing that's interesting in this game, strategy-wise, is it actually might pay off to fire at units and fire to choose a different unit if you hit them for a fatigue or a casualty. Oh, I had a disordered unit, range 1. This is a disordered skirmisher, range 1, modifier -2, fire 1, and I still increased fatigue in the unit. That is so cool. Those guys should win a medal. All right, so now I'm putting pressure on these riflemen way on the right flank. As the British player, I am going to have to make a tough decision over there. Do I leave them? And with that one, so on the top unit, I targeted the top unit. There's 2 units there. And I increased fatigue on the top unit, so now I need to choose the second unit. And there's a reason for that, because they have to make a morale check. And I took out 25 guys from the second unit. So both of those British guys here in my red box are going to have to make a morale check. So now with not so much fatigue, you know, the morale check is probably going to be easy. They're probably going to pass it. But, you know, you never know. So keep pounding them. You know, let's see. I think... Oh, no. I have... I can fire this. It's a range 2 is how far the muskets can go. Range 5 is how far the rifles can go. So I'm hitting those guys in the end quite a bit, and I just missed with those 2 infantry. But the reason why I'm hitting them so much is because I want this to collapse. Now, here's some other British guys over here. Those are 100-man skirmish units. Oh, here's a drawback. Well, I guess it's hard to do anyway without another human opponent. In Fog of War, you can only see the units you can see when it's your turn. But here, with non-Fog of War, I can see all the British reserves. And the British can see all the French reserves, because I'm playing myself. So there you go. Fun times. All right, so now... Oh, I do have... Oh, one of these guys... Oh, these guys didn't fire yet. It's good. Fire had no effect. Let's try to shoot at this guy. Maybe because he was in orchard, I had a different modifier. -2. I'm shooting uphill, and he's behind hedge. I think that's what the modifiers are. I have not seen a combat chart for this game. I wish I had. All right, so I got some good arty. So let's see what they can hit. And they can't hit anything. Well, I wish I'd known that, because I would have moved them forward. So I got some other French stuff. We can hit this artillery unit over here. Let's see if we can take out a gun. Ooh, increase the fatigue. Nice. Let's shoot at them again. And no effect. Okay. I have this already here. Now there's a whole bunch of units that I can see. They're in a good position. So they're bees. So let's hit this one with the leader. Let's see if there's a -1 for that hedgerow. There is, and I increase the fatigue in the unit. So let's not shoot at that one again. Maybe there's a chance that they will out. Let's shoot at this one to see if there's no -1 from the hedgerow. And there there is no -1, and I increased fatigue. So good hits. Good hits. I like those hits. Now, let's go to the next unit. And this artillery is great. It's in a good position because it can see these British units across the way. And it's a B artillery, so let's fire on those British units. Now, I could take this as Placenot, or Papillot, or Papillot Farm. I'm not so sure how to say it. It is worth a whole bunch of victory points, but man, it is like a fortress. Really hard to get in. Let's fire at this infantry. Oh, I got 225 British. Nice. All units have been considered. Let's check our status. Victory is 697. French need 1,500. 1,500 wins. So got a long way to go. So now let's go to, I think the next phase is melee phase. Oh no, cavalry charge phase. Okay, so now, as the French are going to have to make a decision. It's the French turn. So the only place I want to do a cavalry charge potentially is over here. And going uphill, and the infantry just went into square, I just don't think is going to be worth it. There is a chance that I could overwhelm with lancers this artillery here, see? I'm not too sure I have the movement. And if I had the movement, I'm probably only attacking with one cavalry unit, so I think I'm going to skip. Now let's actually go to the other side of the map. Because there is some cavalry snow. I can't do any cavalry. I got to move these cavalry out of here. I'm going to be hit with rifles. And down here is a town. There's no way I should be messing around in that town. So no cavalry charge. I think we're done. Cavalry charge is done. And now, and then I think it's melee phase, if I'm not mistaken. It is melee phase. So I could melee with, I got 50 infantry versus 100. No. No way. Oh, I could add these guys too. I could get, no. Let's see, that's 100. That's 100. That one is looking enticing. What I got, oh, I only got 25 there. I got 50-50. No. I don't think I'm meleeing at all. No melee. Oh, we're gonna. The next phase now should be the British turn. The British turn. Oh, 2 units routed out of 6 units checked. That is a bunch of hogwash. Oh. One of the British units routed. Oh, Allied command report. Oh, that's great. 2 British units routed. And now the Allied movement phase. All right, so I think that's going to be enough tonight. I really appreciate you checking us out. Give us a like, follow, subscribe, comment, suggestion. Email me at dave@gamemastergames.com and give yourself 100 experience points. And until we meet again across the internet, keep your powder dry, your muskets ready, and your artillery strong. The king of battle. Or the queen of battle. No, the king of battle. Infantry is the queen of battle. Artillery is the king of battle. That's right. I was field artillery, and then I went into armor. So I did quite a bit in the military. I'm a veteran. I do appreciate you checking us out. And if you want me to see, me see a different game, please let me know. Have a good evening.